Lamar, what are the emotions coming for you right now after a game like that?
Shit, I'm still sweating. Shit. That was crazy. That was a wild game, man. Shout out to Ty. The emotions right now is electric right now. It's not a championship, but it was almost crazy, but it was like playoff atmosphere. It was a team game, team win. But shout out to Ty and the return team because that was a heck of a return. That was crazy.
Mark, can you talk about the touchdown to Zay in the regulation? What you were looking for on that play and what you saw?
Yeah, spoken. That was our play call. Nelly, coach called the play, and I gave him a preview in the huddle. Nelly was telling me, if we do that play, he gonna run to the safety and run him out of the window. Zay should be wide open, and that's exactly what happened. Read the coverage, safety jumped Nelly, and Zay did the rest.
Lamar said, so Nelson Aguilar said that in the huddle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because usually the play, he usually running shorter, and the safety would have been, it would have been single high, but Nelly knew he was going to run with him. If he ran and got on his toes and ran past him, he would have thought he would have been open. But if Nelly didn't do that, if Nelly would have did that, he would have been open and the safety would have stayed. But that was just a heck of a play. Like I said.
You had Aaron Donald in your face. Like, how tough of a throw was that?
It was just Aaron Donald. That's a tough throw, but I trust my guys and I believe my O-line. They did a heck of a job all day. Probably 2 sacks gave up, but with Aaron Donald and that front four, that's great.
Lamar, with the weather today, was there any trouble holding the ball today?
Sometimes, but no excuses. It's football. You got to learn how to throw in those conditions. And on this East Coast, our weather be bipolar, so we got to just be prepared, no matter what.
Like the deep ball was quite an emphasis today. I mean, you threw and completed a few, attempted a few more. Was that what you guys saw?
I wish I'd have had. No mean to cut you off. I wish I'd have had those other few. I felt like I got too excited because I seen them just flying, But I should have just kept my poise and delivered them like I did early on in the game, and the game probably would have been over faster in overtime. But we got the dub.
Lamar, how does a game like this, with the ups and downs, a win like this, prepare you guys for what lies ahead?
Say it again?
How does a game like this, with the ups and downs, and a win like this, prepare you guys for what's ahead?
I mean, we got, 4 more teams, tough opponents, playoff teams. Rams is definitely a playoff team. We just saw that today, we just got to be prepared, stay locked in each and every drive because these type of games, we got to score points.
Lamar, you've had games this year where you haven't been able to have drives like you did in the fourth quarter. What did it feel like to kind of turn that around today and have that touchdown drive at the end of regulation?
Just proving we can make it happen. When we really need it, we down, trying to win the game. We don't want to put them back out down the field, but we just got to score. We got to score, and we deliver. Our whole offensive line did great. Running backs, receivers did awesome. Tight ends, whole team effort, total team effort.
I know you had a lot of highs today, but also on the snap by Tyler, where it didn't seem like the offense was ready. What happened on that play?
There's miscommunication. Gave them a free two. That's probably why we was in overtime, but we got the dub. So we're gonna hit the drawing boards and we're gonna talk about it, and it shouldn't happen again.
Lamar, what was your vantage point on Tylan's punt return? Were you watching on the video? How were you watching it?
Oh, I was prepared to go back on the field. I thought it was gonna be like a fair catch or something. But people on the sideline, you have time. Telling Ty, you got time. I guess he heard it, and man, he went crazy just now. That looked like a movie. Like I was sitting in the locker room, like he just showed his butt. He just showed his tail. He just showed off, and man, that was just a spectacular return. That was crazy.
Lamar, how good do you feel for a guy like him who hasn't got a ton of opportunities offensively? He's never returned a punt in his NFL regular season career to kind of come through like that in that spot and to be ready to come through.
I feel like I just returned it. I'm more excited than Ty. Man, he just showed his tail. Like I said, man, I'm very excited for him. Because you don't know what the future may hold. And he just showed out. He just showed out.
What you've mentioned a few times in recent weeks, it's felt like a playoff atmosphere. Why has that been the case, and what do you take out of that, draw from it?
Every team is out to win. They're trying to win. Some teams not in the playoff picture, some are in the hunt and stuff like that. And I believe just us being the Baltimore Ravens, every team want to beat us. They're going to give us their best shot. So that's why I say it's a playoff game, because every time we go out there, that's what it's going to be. You know, sometimes it's going to be ups and downs. Sometimes we might have a smooth sailing game. But I believe every game is a playoff game because we're in the NFL.
Lamar, was there anything being said on the sideline as you see your defense get the 3-and-out stop in overtime and the ball's about to come back before Tylan takes it all the way? Were you guys saying anything like that?
I mean, we pretty much know. You know, we go over situations in practice every day, you know, so we know a field goal would win the game, but I guess Ty said he wanted to score, so that's what it was, put the icing on the cake. Save Tug leg. Appreciate that.